Great God day to you all, and welcome back to video 2 in the Life Lesson series. I'm going to start this video by reading a quote that Kaylee read a few weeks ago. And it comes to us from Anita Moorjani, author of a wonderful book called Dying to Be Me. It was about her near-death experience in having stage 4 cancer and being on her deathbed. But her quote is, "Because I've never loved myself, I never let myself be who I am. My only purpose is to be myself and nothing more." I absolutely love that quote. Big time. I can tell each and every one of you might sound a little deep, but it's absolutely true. The only purpose of your life is to become who you are, who you were meant to be, fully alive. So why is that so stinking hard? Well, I ask you to go back in time with me to the late 1970s and where Kaylee and I got this channel name. Woke up one morning, had a stomach ache, thought I was going to die like my next door neighbor Rachel of Rice syndrome in the late 70s. And I heard the last thing that happens when you die is you crap your pants. So I thought I was going to die and I thought I was going to crap my pants. And I didn't want my parents to find me dead. And I certainly didn't want my parents to find me dead with a pile of crap in my pants. So I went to the local forest where a golf course was under construction. And I sat in a concrete tube waiting to die. And playing my Coleco handheld. It was a really interesting turn of events. Little did I know at that time it was a sewer tube I was sitting in. But a group of bullies came along, found me. They instructed me to get into a porta potty where obviously a bunch of golf course workers had been eating patio spicy bean burritos. And, it going into the porta potty. I told them I didn't need to use the bathroom, but they told me to get in there anyways. I got in the porta potty. The smell is literally burned into my olfactory senses forever. I can smell it literally right now. Okay, at which point they pretended it was Disney World and that the porta potty was Space Mountain with me in it. Finally, they let me out. Not only was my brand new shirt covered in human fecal matter, human urine, but my self-esteem was as well. I suppose the good news is I wasn't worried about dying anymore. In fact, I suddenly found myself laughing with the group of bullies, like they were the coolest kid on the planet because it was my survival instinct kicking in. So imagine, you're sitting there covered in crap, urine, and you're laughing at the tormentors who just tormented you. That was my reality that Saturday morning. I knew it was time to go when they started beaming me with rocks and calling me all sorts of names that would certainly get them canceled. In fact, one of the bullies, John, ended up in prison. And guess what? I want to go visit him because I forgave that guy. Because for many years of my life, I was angry at him, and it did nothing but sink me deeper and deeper into the porta potty. My life was turned upside down yet again in 2008 when my daughter gave me a birthday card calling me the greatest dad in the world. That finally gave me something worthwhile to shoot for. And in reality, all I was shooting for was becoming myself fully alive for my daughter Kaylee, who you know well, who's sitting behind the camera right now. So when she told me she wanted to start this project together and give it a name, she wanted to call it the Get Out of the Porta Potty channel. Why? Because she realized most people in this world were metaphorically living in a porta potty of their own. And plus, it's backed up by statistical data. 7.5 out of 10 people have experienced loss, trauma, or betrayal similar to mine. So the life lesson from this, I wanted you to understand the backstory of the channel, which got canceled, by the way, and to understand that the life lesson is You got to look in the mirror, realize you're the common denominator in the rest of your life, and that your only purpose is to heal and become who you were created to be, fully alive. And how I always encourage people to begin that process, I have them break out a sheet of paper, and I say, imagine the person delivering your eulogy. What do you want them to say about your life? And that begins the path to healing. So life lesson number 2, become who you were meant to be, fully alive. How do you begin the process of discovering that? Write your very own eulogy. Encourage your family to do the same thing. Encourage your friends to do the same thing. And get together and read them all and realize your mission from this point forward is to help each other get there. Please hit like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next week.